Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and today I'll be reading on the shooters, the killers of Alex Pretti. Will these so-called agents, will these ICE goons ever will their names come out and will they be held accountable? So let's first look at the Hallucinations deck by the Deviant Moon. All of my cards are listed underneath the description below this video. Let's first look at, will their names ever be revealed with this administration? Will they ever release the names of these agents? And will they be held accountable for? But what we really want to focus on, will the names be released? Will we get these names during the Trump administration? Okay, the same cards always come up for these people. The enigma. So, not sure how that means right this minute. The enigma, the head in a box. Will they finally will there be enough pressure on them to release who these people are? The secrets flew out here, and show me, will these ICE officers, ICE agents, they're not officers, these thugs, will they ever be brought, their names be brought to the public? Accusations. Okay. I like that card a little bit more. We'll see. We'll go along now with the tarot. This is also by Deviant Moon. It's the Trionfi Della. So it was a really bad week last week, and I was sick. That's why I wasn't on. I really wanted to come on and do readings, but I had a really bad flu, so I hope you all don't get this flu. Get your shot, get your flu shot if you can, because it was a bad one. So will the ICE agents, I think there's more than one that shot him. Will the agents, the ICE agents who shot Alex, be held accountable for? Will we know their names? Five of Swords, that flew out. That's why I grabbed it as I was speaking. But will these ICE agents' names be let out? The two ICE agents, the one or two agents that shot Alex Pretti. Alex Pretti. Will we know their names in this administration? This one flew out, the Hanged Man. Well, right now, I'm not so sure. Will we get their names? Will they be exposed to the public for Alex Pretti's murder? Will we see the names? We have the Seven of Cups flew out. Seven of Cups, so yeah, I kind of think they're going to keep him hidden. Will this administration ever have to tell us his name, the names of the people who murdered Alex Pretti? In this administration, will they ever tell us the names? The Empress. That's my card for America, that Americans want to know. They want it. Will we put enough pressure on them that they have to release the names of these people that murdered an innocent American? We have the Ace of Cups. Well, it's going to get really even more emotional. That's good to see, actually, because we need to keep the pressure on. We need to keep resisting, keep going up against this regime. That's all. It's all up to us. Nobody's going to save us. It's the people. We're going to save ourselves. King of Swords. So a prosecutor is coming forward. Excellent. Show me the people who murdered Alex Pretti in Minnesota. Will their names ever get released to the public? Will we know their names during this administration? 5 of coins. Will their names ever be released to the public during this administration? Will we finally know Alex Pretti's murderers, who they were? Page of coins. Yeah, coins. Will Alex Pretti's murderers' names come out to the public? And then we'll ask, will they be held accountable for? 9 of coins. And the final card is King of Cups. All right, let's go down to the table. Okay, so these cards are kind of amazing. We have the Enigma, but more than what Enigma means, you know, this being sort of this rare, you know, strange event happening. To me, it's more about the head is in a box, literally, of what it looks like. The head is in a box, feeling locked in, boxed in, not looking very happy about what conspired. And they're held up somewhere at home or in their little hotel or barracks or wherever they go. And they're keeping secrets. They're keeping this all a secret, and the regime is keeping this all a secret. So it's hush-hush. But I think eventually they might want somebody's head on a platter. So that's very interesting to me. These cards came out. And then we have the accusations. So I think the ice men are going to be looking at each other going, you started this. No, you started this. And starting to accuse each other. If you didn't do that, we wouldn't be in this kind of trouble. Because we know now our team will get thrown under the bus. We'll all go down for this. So they're kind of, I think, talking amongst each other. Should we give them in? Should we, like, they might be trying to form a story together before the truth comes out. And I think that's the ICE agents themselves. So they're keeping secrets, the regime, but someone's head will be on a platter soon. I'm all for it. But there's unrest amongst them. So here they are, the 5 of Swords. This was the abuse of power. They went in and just execution style killed an American citizen. And I think crossing them is that someone has to hang for this. Somebody has to go down. And I think they're starting to realize that because Trump actually took out Bovino and, you know, he didn't do us any favors. He gave us, what's his name? Tom Homan. So, but I think they know that someone's head needs to go on the platter. There needs to be a scapegoat, the hangman. So they did their abuse of power. Somebody needs to hang for this. But we also have to look good. You know, Trump's whole regime is all about appearances. How does this look in the news? So the 7 of Cups, how is this going to look to everyone? How can I make this so I look good, so the regime still looks good, which they never will. They'll never get out of this because this woke so many people up. I know you and I have been woke all this time, but this is waking the others up because the gun-carrying MAGA aren't liking the looks of this. So they have to figure out a way, how do they present themselves? How do they present this to the public? Because America, what? America wants to know. The Empress card is my card for America. So the people are going to push this. We've gotten the American people so emotional with the Ace of Cups here. The emotions around America are running wild. So we're going to have to we're going to have to do something with the State Department, the DOJ, state DOJ. So there will be someone who comes through who, the prosecutor, I think his name is Ellison. Somebody's going to come through and they're going to bring the charges. So it's going to go through, which I'm very excited to see that. And then we have how they're going to feel. Inside, they know not only are they ice, they are iced out in the cold, not only physically, but mentally. They're feeling this. These dumbasses that did this, they're feeling it. They know nobody supports this. Even their own families won't support them. It's going to be a shite show. And then we have the Page of Coins. We were just doing it for the money. We just wanted the opportunity. We were looking for the golden opportunity. And where did that get us? Left out in the cold like you'll always be in Trump's regime. You don't do this to human beings. You especially don't start that on a white man, a white gun-carrying man. Okay, so then we have the Nine of Coins. This is a little worrisome because this is like they could come out on top in the end. And maybe this card is more about like what happened with Jonathan Ross, that he became a millionaire because he shot someone. He shot Renee Good. So he became a millionaire with the GoFundMe. Sorry, my bracelets are clanking. Then we have the King of Cups at the end. So this is the Wisdom King. This is the Democrats. To me, it's always about someone with great calm, understanding, knowledge, compassion. So I'm not sure who that is. Let's take a little look. Let's use the my Mildred Payne deck. Sorry, I'm not staying on camera. It's a little difficult. So I'm going to use my Mildred Payne deck, also by Deviant Moon. And let's just see who is, this could just be the Democrats come out on top at the end, but I just would like to see, does this really mean the Democrats win here? Show me the King of Cups. We have the mushroom. I'm not sure what the mushroom is meaning. It could be a magic mushroom that somehow they magically get this to work in their favor. The book. So they find something with the law that they can throw the book at them, that they can get the information. There's some kind of little miracle coming through. Something's going to come up. And it comes up quickly because mushrooms sprout very quickly. So I feel like there's something in the law books that they'll be able to get these guys. I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought it was going to be forever. Ooh, and it comes through like a comet. This comes fast, furious. Interesting. Let's see. Show me the Nine of Cups. What is the Nine of Cups? Is this about them making money by a GoFundMe? Okay, it's the antidote, yeah. They're going to get some support friends and family, even though I think they're going to lose a lot of support. Neighbors, people like that will know who they are once their names come out, and they'll never be able to live that down. Okay, we have the trumpet. Yeah, they're going to be called out. So they think they have the antidote that, well, we'll have the money anyway. We'll get the GoFundMe money. Yeah, it's all about the money. The diamond there. The antidote is going to be that the law comes out. The antidote is that their names will come out. The law will go against them and we'll have their names. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and thank you all for being here, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.